What's happening? Welcome to the West Academy live stream. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. Sorry. Um, there's one thing I want to talk to you about today, guys, and that is we as waiters often just don't care about how the business is going, what the managers are going through. We don't care about none of this. All right, we just gotta go to work, do our shift, get our money, go home. But this is the wrong approach. I want you guys to think about something. Managers are also people, all right? Sometimes they are a real pain in the ass, but they are also people. They go through a lot of stress, they go through a lot of problems, they deal with the management, with the ownership and the staff. So they're like between hard place and the hammer. I want you to understand that you as waiters have a lot of potentials and a lot of opportunities to develop yourself within the company and grow as a person and as a skillful employee by offering your skills, knowledge, and services to the management, to the company. And I'm not talking about F&B skills and knowledge. I'm talking about other skills and knowledge. A lot of restaurants have no idea, for example, listen, managers, restaurant owners, they have no idea what marketing is, all right? If you are one who has anything, any knowledge, any experience in marketing, you can offer them your help, all right? That only is going to help you, okay? If you can help the restaurant, if you can help the management to create a real marketing strategy and improve the business, that will only help you, all right? So, for example, right now, I'm gonna start posting videos about restaurant marketing 101. And we are creating now a course on the OETS Academy that's going to be on there. It's going to be mostly for managers, but why not waiters? Why not you helping your management with ideas that you're going to see on the videos that will be posted in the next few days? And because, like I said, managers and owners, those people, they might be very skillful and knowledgeable in F&B operations. They might be great managers, but marketing is a completely different subject that most owners and managers have no idea. And you can help with that. You can help with many other things. Managers, a lot of restaurant managers, they don't know nothing about wine because they grew up in the business really quickly, or they just got promoted because of some other reasons, and they really don't know much about wine. I had many cases like that where managers they don't know wine, but they have to work on the wine list. They have to create a wine list. They have to choose wines. They have to test and choose wines for the wine list, and they just have no skills and knowledge about it. So I help them with the wine list. I help them with creating the the proper settings in the wine storage. So those things, like I said, will give you some advantages because people love to see that somebody trying to help, and of course will help you grow, build your new skills and improve the skills that you have, help you grow in the business as well, eventually become a supervisor, manager, and so on and so. It is important because managers will never come to you and ask you, hey man, what kind of skills you have? Do you have some skills in marketing skills? Do you have some skills do you know some about wine? No. First of all, it's embarrassing. I'm a manager, but I don't know nothing about this, but I have to do it. So I got to look for help. they will never come to the waiters and look for help, from the waiters. But you can go and say, hey man, I see that you are doing this or you're trying to do this. I have experience, I have knowledge, I've been to these courses, I've seen this and this and this. Maybe we can implement this. Really easy, and especially right now with the things that I'm going to show you guys about how to market the restaurant, what kind of techniques to use, strategies. You can implement this in any restaurant, and you can help your management, you can help your owners promote the restaurant, because that means more money for you. All right, I mean, I know how that sounds like man, I don't need no more work, I had enough work to promote the restaurant, bring more guests. And yeah, but you go to work every single day. It is good to work while you are at work really hard so you can make more money. All right, yeah, of course, management needs to take care of that. The more the waiters work, the more money they make. All right, don't, like, if there are managers right now on the live stream, because sometimes we talk about directly with managers on the videos on live stream, do not take your waiters tip away. You want the waiters to do a great job, you want them to serve those guests perfectly so the guests turn into a loyal repeat customers and they just keep coming, but you will take their tip away. Where is the motivation then to bring the business up? You're screwing yourself up by taking the tip money from the waiters, putting them in your pockets or whatever, kitchen or whatever the reason is. Do not take the money from the waiters. Give them opportunity to make more and more money, but on the other side, you insist from the waiters that they follow the rules, they implement selling, upselling, they implement steps of service, they implement handling guest complaints, they implement all the marketing strategies that management and staff needs to work together to increase business. You insist that they do that, but at the same time, you need to make sure that the more the waiters work, the harder they work, the more money, the more tip they're making. Don't take the tip away from the waiters. That's a stupid strategy, and all those celebrity chefs came up with this BS, and it just destroying the industry, because if you have not motivated people, salary is one thing. All right, I give you $15 an hour. I don't need your $15 an hour, man. I provide my guests with the top service in the world, and I know that I make 5 times more than your $15 an hour. I don't need your $15 an hour. Okay, if I wanted to work for $15 an hour, I will go to Walmart and I will work for $15 an hour without stress, without nothing. Just do your job, do your 8 hours. And so the waiter's job is not this kind of job. The waiter's job is stressful, skillful, multitasking. All right, and if you want the effort, and if you want those people to care about your business, about your restaurant, about your profit, you need to give them opportunity to make profit as well. This has to be the setup. The more business you have, the harder the waiters they work, the more money they should make. And that's only way a business can go up, together with your people. Not the business go up, but the waiters F them. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. And if you have a manager that doesn't understand that, you should tell them that. Hey man, you're trying to screw us up, but you're trying to bring the business up. How is that going to work? It's not going to work. All right. The point is that every one of you has skills. And if you don't have skills, better start working on some skills. All right. Because maybe you have a drawing skills, and that also can help. You can draw stuff for the restaurant, make the, and it's, instead of a manager or owner calls an artist to draw something on the walls or on the benches like many other restaurants, You can do it if you have drawing skills. Do it, and that's gonna help the restaurant, help you. There are a lot of things that you can do for a restaurant, but the initiative has to be you. You gotta go to the management and tell them, hey man, we can implement this. I can do this, and I can help you with that, and so and so. And trust me, it works. It you know builds your statue in the company, your resume, and helps your self-esteem and confidence, and bring more business to you and your coworkers and the ownership. So try it. I always, when I any place I work, I always, not always, at the beginning I didn't care about, but since I changed my mind and I took the job seriously, and I've been trying to be the best I can, as a waiter, I always took the business like this is my own business. But I always look at the job like that. If I go to work today, I want this restaurant to be packed, so I can really take a use of my hours. I'll be there, let's say 5, 6, 8, 7, 8 hours. I want this to be just really packed so I can make the most money I can make. Now, it has been once the case where I didn't want none of it because these people were exploiting us, and that was here in Austria. The ownership was so nasty. They didn't care about nothing but making profit, and they will kill the waiters and the kitchen staff, working like crazy for 12, 13 hours, 7 days a week, and just destroying us. Because if we open for lunch, let's say we open at 11 o'clock, now we open earlier than that, 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock start the lunch shift, but 10 o'clock the breakfast shift is already opening the restaurant. The restaurant is packed because it was the top restaurant in town, and they will not close the restaurant or give break to waiters to go to the toilet, to have lunch, to have dinner. We've been working for 6, 7, 8 hours non-stop, and it's a dinner time. We got to take a break, half an hour at least, to eat something, and they tell you there is no time. This is 2020, what is it, 2018 was that, 2016, 2017. It was bad, man. I was fighting with the management all the time. Those idiots don't understand that if they kill their people, but I didn't care. The people didn't care, especially back in the days, like 10 years ago. They were thinking like, I don't care, man. If you don't want to work here, get away. They're line outside waiting. Well, there is no more line outside waiting now. So companies need to take care of their people. And if you don't take care of that, it happens what happens right now in many hotels. The staff just leaves, man. They quit right there on the spot. They got pissed off. What? Are you kidding me, man? Go F yourself. I'm leaving. And they just walk out. No 2 days, 2 weeks warnings, no blah, 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 nothing. They just walk out because they know that tomorrow they will get another job in the next hotel. That's how it works. It's crazy, but it is a good development because right now the power is in the staff. You have to understand that. The power is with us, the waiters, the kitchen staff. Because if you quit today, this restaurant, it can't even close because they will not find waiters, especially people that know their job and experience and skills and knowledge. They cannot find those people whatsoever. That's why so many restaurants and hotels are closing in the last few years, because especially after the coronavirus, people left the hospitality and they're not coming back. They went to different, branches of the economy, and they're not coming back to the hospitality. There is not enough people. Yeah, there are a lot of people that searching for a job, but those people are without the basic skills and the basic knowledge, no experience. And with those people, you cannot make business. Yeah. Let me see what we got some comments here on the YouTube channel. Good morning from Ego Daniel. Hey, Ego Daniel, I hope that you're doing well and you're looking for, better opportunity. So you already found an opportunity. Konar, hello Konar, what's going on? Kirvi, nice to see you on the live stream. Kirvi Delarta, good afternoon, watching from Philippines. Nice. Nicholas is back. Hey, thank you for being back, man. Are there laws in Austria that ensure that employees get adequate breaks? Man, listen. That's why I left Austria. That's why I left Austria. I hate Austria. I don't want to work in Austria. We are back in Austria only because my wife just loved her job and she wanted to be in Kitzbühel, so that's why we came back. No, this is the problem with Austria. They can exploit you, like exploit you really bad. You can work 7 days weeks. You can work 16 hours a day. Yeah, they should provide man, those people, there are rules and regulations, but the management, in some cases, they don't care about nothing, man. Nothing. Back in the days when I was telling you about this restaurant where I was working, back in the days, in this same restaurant, they will ask us, so we are working always overtime. I mean, like crazy. Some people, they put their hours and but you don't have a system to punch in and out. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. So some people will write these hours and they keep track. Me, I never pay attention to this, man. I never pay attention to this BS details. But at the end of the week, they will come with an empty sheet and ask you to sign it. This is the sheet where the hours stay, but they give it to you empty to sign it. Why are we signing an empty sheet? And I'll go to the management and I say, why are we signing an empty sheet? I'm not signing an empty sheet. Yeah, because if you don't sign it now, I will put hours and then you will say that this is not correct and or you make a mess of it. And I don't give a damn about that. No, you sign it or you fired. That was like that in Austria. And I'm not talking about 40 years ago when I was a kid and I was working on cruises and everything like that. I'm talking about just 8-9 years ago that was happening in Austria. So yeah, the situation is improving right now. The working hours is improving. They're using the systems and everything pretty much everywhere because, and they're, raise the salaries a little bit, but that's only because they just don't find people. They cannot find nobody to work. Back until 2 years ago, maybe even still somewhere here, they still have 6 days a week. People working in the hospitality 6 days. This is your contract. You sign up 6-day contract. I mean, that's ridiculous. What kind of life you're gonna have if you sign a 6-day contract and you sign it for 9 hours a day, but actually you spend every day 12 hours in the hotel, in the restaurant. You're working 6 days a week. You're working 12 hours a day. What? You are a robot, a machine? What about your family? What about your girlfriend and boyfriend and your friends and everything? What's about your life? And that was just until 2 years ago. And during the peak hours, right now is coming Christmas. I guarantee you that every hotel in the town will not give their employees even 1 day off. They will ask them to work 2-3 weeks during Christmas and New Year without days off for many hours a day. This is Europe, Austria. It's still happening. All right. I was working in the United States 20 years, more than 20 years ago. This had never happened in my jobs. Maybe somewhere, maybe something like that, but never happened in my personal experience. All right. And here, this is the norm, man. No problem. It's Christmas time. You got to work 16 hours a day and 7 days a week and a couple of weeks in a row. And then you are garbage. You're dead. You're finished. So But if you're working in a nice place and you have a good job and you're making good money and you like your management, like I said, use your talents, use your skills and experience, offer them to the business so you can help with, like I said, marketing, wines, whatever you knowledge, whatever your skills is, offer that to management. Try to help them, and it's gonna help you with your career and making more money. All right, so let me see. Ayo, hey man, what's going on, brother? Hello, Mr. Net. Hello, Mario. What's going on, bro? I passed by to hear the beautiful motivation for you. All right, thanks for passing by. Go back to work now. Don't screw yourself up, okay? Nicholas says, you're absolutely right. I'm lucky that the place that I work in Germany follows the laws a bit better. Yeah. Where do you work in Germany, Nicholas? Oppo 123. Good afternoon, Mr. Net. Good afternoon, Net. All the way from the Maldives. Hey, man. From paradise. We have Oppo from paradise here, man. What is the most essential tips to get good reviews from guests? All right, so to get good reviews from guests, two things. The first thing is anticipate guest needs. You got nothing impresses guests better than anticipating their needs. All right, so every food you serve on the table, you can offer extra to that. Pasta carbonara, fresh pepper, steak, maybe some spicy sauce or some kind of sauce. Anything. Just anticipate what they need. If you see the glass half empty or almost empty, you go there, ask for another glass. If they want another glass of wine, glass of beer, whatever they're drinking, everything that you can anticipate, do not wait for the guests to ask you, offer them before they ask you. That is just the most impressive thing for guests. The next thing is create personal relationship with every guest by small talk. You small talk with your guests, but with passion. All right, so they want to see somebody that is passionate about the job, about giving the best service they can see. So this is it. Those two things are going to make you really the top provider in your restaurant and will push the guests to give you great reviews. And now once you have given great service and you see the guests are in a great mood and everything like that, you can go to the table, how was your evening so far? I hope that you enjoyed the evening. Yes, we were love it. We love you so and so. You will help me greatly if you give me a nice review on our whatever, a Booking or Google, whatever you need the reviews. Just tell them, and they will give you reviews. You can always tell them that. Yeah, you see a good guest, good natural guest, like they're having a lot of fun. They are talking to you friendly and everything like that. They enjoy the dinner. They enjoy the service. You can always say, you can help me really greatly if you give me a great review. I will really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are the best. That's it. Watch what's going to happen. You will get review after review after review. So that is it. Anticipate guest needs and do everything with passion. Be passionate about it. Small talk with your guests and you will see how everything will change really, really quickly. You're going to make more tip and they will give you a lot of reviews. But like I said, ask. Now, don't go to a guest that you don't feel they are 100% satisfied and tell them to give you a review, okay? You go to the guest that you have created this personal relationship during the service hours. You see that they are having an amazing time. They thank you. They appreciate your service. Then you just say to them, hey, thank you, appreciate guys. You're the best. I will, you will help me greatly if you give me a nice review on Facebook or whatever, and you will get those reviews, guys. The best way to say is you will help us greatly if you give me and the restaurant a nice review on Facebook or Google or Booking, whatever you need the reviews. So not only you, but also the restaurant. So that's a win-win situation. Can't see nothing with these glasses. Nicholas says he's working in a hotel in Stuttgart. I'm enjoying it so far and getting lots of tips. Yeah, listen, man. German people, they tip. They tip. If you do a good service, they tip you well. You can make easy 10% with German guests. So yeah, good service brings you good tip. If you work in a top restaurant where the bills, everything is expensive, the bill goes up, you still get 10%, and that's a lot of money in your pocket. This place when I was telling you, it was a disaster because the management was like the worst in the world, but the restaurant was top, the chef was top, the guests were amazing. Okay, so they're extremely rich people and they have their own, whatever, but they were amazing because they would come, they would drink expensive wine, champagne all the time, expensive food, and they will tip you good if you do a good job. And we were making really good money. I mean, I was making on average 300 euro a day. We were making a lot of money in this restaurant. 47 AG Studios. Hello, AG Studios. What's going on? Oppo from Maldives. Amazing tips, man. I will surely work on the points. Of course, man. Just listen. So, guys, when I teach you this and teach you that and teach you this and teach you that, and I'm posting, like a lot of tips and everything like that, you cannot start working at everything at the same time. This is just not happening, all right? So you gotta work on one thing, implementing one thing at a time into your service routine. So start with, anticipating guest needs, everything that you can anticipate. Just constantly pay attention what you can do for the guest that you think and you assume they will ask for before they ask. More, you cannot imagine how this is going to change your relationship with your guests and everything for you. This is like the top thing you can do in your service, anticipating guest needs. And then you work on the, developing your small talk and do everything with passion, with sparkle in your eyes, like, hey, excitement. You got to bring excitement. You have to understand one thing very, very clearly, guys. It's not just about the job and about being a waiter. In your life, people don't remember what you said and what you did. They will remember how you made them feel. The people remember how you made them feel. This is how you make friends. This is how you build relationships. This is how you make business connections. People remember the way you make them feel. If you remember that, if you, in your future conversations and relationships and whatever, any communication, remember, if I make this girl or this guy feel good, she will come back to me. She will want to spend more time with me. This is it. It's all about how you make them feel. So when I say you bring excitement, you bring passion to the conversation with those guests, they will get excited, and that's exactly what they will remember. Man, they were so cool. This guy was so nice. He was like so passionate about it and make me feel passionate, make me feel excited. And that is the trick. That is the trick. What's going on, Facebook? Come on, guys. Do something. Somebody say something. Come on. Nobody. My friend Ayo, Mr. Net, people normally ask questions about handling guests, but is it important that we may know how to handle our management because some of us work where they don't appreciate any work you are doing? Man, listen, handling guests is important for everybody, right? But handling management and your relationship with management, that's very important. I mean, this is what can make your life and your job pleasant and easy, or make it really hard and and just impossible. So of course it is important, and that's why I this was what I just started the live stream. You're not here, but you were not the beginning, but yeah, that's why it is important that you build this trust and this relationship with your management. But it like I said, you need to distinguish yourself from the rest of the pack. All right, do a better job serving your guests, offer your help, offer your services, your skills and your talent to the company, to the management, to the ownership, so they can see that you are more useful than any other waiter in the restaurant. And then of course, work hard, be disciplined, follow directions, learn, don't make so many mistakes. All those things matter. But yes, you have to be politically correct, you have to be empathic and understanding that management also go through a lot of stress. Those are normal people, guys. Hey, you see a big star on the screen and you're like, wow, they have everything figured out. Hell no. Those stars, they have more problem than us. Like those big stars, like movie stars and singers, and they are normal people. Those people, when they are alone, I can tell you that for sure. When they're alone, they're sitting in front of the mirror, they're watching the mirror, and they're like, what the hell happened? How did I do that? Why I am so big? Why I am so popular? Why I'm so rich? Why I'm so famous? Listen, those guys, they are normal people. They have their own problems, and like I said, many of them have way more problems than me and you. And it's the same thing with the management. Oh, we think, oh, this guy's a manager, he knows everything. BS. He has no idea of 90% of the things. He has no idea. He needs to figure it out. He goes through a lot of stress, and in offering your help, it's appreciated. So yeah, you gotta build this relationship. The other day I posted a short video about building a safe environment, a culture in your restaurant. That doesn't depend only on you. It depends on you making the effort to build this culture together with the management, together with your coworkers, and that's one of the most important things. The culture, the safe environment in any company is the most important thing, because going to work being scared, feeling unappreciated, that is just terrible, terrible, terrible. But like I say, hey man, it comes a time when you figure out that you cannot change the culture, you cannot change the management, mind and actions, and it's time to move on. And the time for you to move on is coming. It's gonna be all right, man. But the mistakes, they don't see nothing good, but they see only mistakes, and makes you work long hours, long days, no increment, no promotions, no nothing. How do we deal with such management, please? By quitting. All right. Yeah. When like you have a contract, in your situation. If it's in my situation, because I've been with this kind of man. My second job in Vegas, when I moved to Vegas, my second job in Vegas was, the restaurant in the new casino on Las Vegas Boulevard, and I was like pumped up. Finally, man, I gonna work in Las Vegas on Las Vegas Boulevard. Brand new casino, brand new restaurant. Hey, they put us through a training. I took the training with 100% success. I was the best in thing. And then I hit the floor, and it was a disaster, a complete disaster. You see, every one of my colleagues, they had no idea what they're doing. They cannot carry a tray, they cannot carry plates, they cannot talk to guests. It was like a mess. And instead of working on 4 tables, I'm working. Hey, can you take another table? Like, yes, let me get. Like, can you take another table? Yeah, I'll take. At some point, I'm working on 11 tables, and one of the dumbest. Okay, so she's not a manager, but they made her a manager because some of the management quit right there before we opened the restaurant. So they choose this girl, made her manager, and some other also. And they made her. She comes to me, hey Ned, you forgot to put the pizza stand on the table. I was like, don't scream at me. Go get the pizza stand and put it on the table. I don't have time. I'm working on 11 tables. I don't care if you have time. You gotta put the pizza stand. So 11 tables in the middle of the rush hours. I just took my apron, took my cart, handed to her, take it. Now it's yours. Bye. And I just walk out the restaurant. All right. I don't need none of this. Okay. Well, I needed a job, but none of this. I walked out of the restaurant. I went straight to the restaurant across the street. I called the management, the general manager there. I had a nice conversation. And he said, okay, man, come after 1 week and we will get you a spot so you can prove yourself. And that's it. That was it. All right. Yeah. So this was situation. Man, listen, at that time, I could not afford to quit this job because I was new in Vegas. I was alone. I didn't know nobody. I was paying my rent, and my car was still. I was still paying my car and insurance, and I was broke because I spent 6 months in Vegas. My first 6 months in Vegas were really tough, really tough. No job, no nothing. My savings, everything went down. Everything. But in case like that, with all these kind of things that you're doing for these people, and this girl comes to me and starts screaming at me like that, it's like, that's it. I just not dealing with that. So I can tell you many stories like that. All right. And I can tell you stories that I should have walked out, but I didn't, because my first job in Austria was absolutely the same way. You're not making no money. Those people are killing you with work. And the 2 managers, there were 2 girls, 24 and 25 years old. They were the worst you can encounter. She was just walking around screaming at everybody. Boy, and she had no idea what management means anyway. So I was always, don't talk like that. Everybody was just quiet, and I can't keep quiet, but I needed a job. I needed a job because I have a family now. Like you cannot say or whatever. And this is my first job. I don't speak German. They gave me opportunity, so I had to stick around. But I went through hell. This girl was hating me so bad, and the first opportunity she got to fire me, she fired me. But I was already 6 months there, and I had improved my German, so I was not worrying anymore to go get another job and so on. So, but at the beginning, I had to stick around, man, and I had to put up with a lot of garbage from those girls, because you have a plan. Like you right now, Ayo, I know you have a plan. You are in Dubai. You are in a great place. Yes, the job might not be good, might be really terrible, and you're not making money, man. This money that you're making, this is terrible. But you see the light in the tunnel. You just gotta go through this tunnel, no matter how hard it is. The better days are coming. You have done all the training on the Weights Academy. I know how amazing you are and how great job you're doing. And I guarantee you, Once this contract is expired and it's not much left, you will get a better job. You're gonna start making more money, and you will have a chance to build yourself a beautiful life. And that's why I stick to this job and I stay there. And yeah, go. What is it now? 10 years later, I have built a beautiful life for myself and my family here in Austria. So sometimes there is not much you can do. All right. You just need to put your head down, work as hard as you can, look for better options, and when the opportunity presents yourself, go for it. That's it. So Nicholas says, the first time that I heard your accent, I thought that you were Italian. Have you heard that before? Everybody thinks I'm Italian. I work in a lot of Italian restaurants. I love Italian restaurants. I love, and we are in Italy all the time, by the way, because Italy is just 3 hours away from me. We are in Italy like 20 times a year. Yeah, a lot of people think where, especially when I'm on the floor and I'm working as a waiter, 90% of the guests, they think I'm Italian. So yeah, that's what. But the accent is not Italian for sure. But my communication, my gesticulations, and the passion I work with, and the excitement I work with, makes them feel and think that I am Italian. So 47 AG Studios. My boss asked me to clear plates from a large table before all guests were done eating. What should I do? Well, so you guys, you have to understand. Now, the service protocol is that you wait for every guest to finish on the table and then you clear plates. But if your boss come to you and tell you, hey, you need to, hey, Mr. Muna, what's going on, man? Finally, we have a comment on the Facebook. Nice to see you. I'm doing well, and I hope you're doing well too. Thank you for all the support. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. So, if the boss comes and tells you, clear the plates, clear the plates. It's a large party. We're not gonna wait for everybody. If somebody's finished, clear the plates. You're just gonna do it. You tell them, not everybody's finished. Yeah, I know. Clear anyway. So you just go and do it. There's many reasons for that. If you have no partner to help you clear the plates at once or twice at least, yeah, the manager might say go because we are late. We have a schedule. We gotta serve the main course in a moment. They have to see that they need to finish with the appetizers. So once you start clearing the plates, the people that have not finished their food yet, their appetizer, they will see that and they will like, okay, something is going on, I need to hurry up a little bit. So there are many different reasons why a manager will ask you to do that. But the point is, if a manager asks you to do something, they are the managers. They are the authority. They are responsible for the smooth operations of the restaurant. So you just go ahead and do it. Ego Daniels, Mr. Net, please, can resend the training of the waiters for me? Of course, I can do it. I will do it. All right. But I really expect that once I do that for you, this time you really will take advantage of it. Because what's the point for me to give a free scholarship for somebody that just does not take advantage of it? Usually when I give a free scholarship, and we give a lot of free scholarships here at the Waiters Academy, people take advantage and take all the courses. Really, every course. They finish every course, they get certificates from every course, they get an F&B diploma from the Waiters Academy. That's what I expect when I give somebody something like that. So that's what I expect from you too now. I will give it to you, no problem. Yes, I understand, on the website. All right. After I finish with the live stream, not after I finish the live stream because I have some other tasks to do, but today I will sit down, I will activate your membership, and you will have access I will send you a link so you can jump on and start learning. Uh, all right, guys. Hey, man. It's been a nice conversation. I appreciate your stopping by and chatting with me for a little bit today. Nice questions. Thank you, 47 Studios. Thank you, Ego Daniels. Thank you, Daliuddin Mura. It's hard to pronounce your name, man. Daliuddin Muna. I hope I pronounce it properly. It's not a man, it's a girl, but I always say man. Yeah, I just that's how I talk. Anyway, Daliuddin Muna. Give me a thumbs up if I pronounce it properly. Thank you, Nicholas, man. Appreciate stopping by. Best of luck in Stuttgart. You're working in a nice place. Oppo from Maldives. Nice. I am looking forward to go back to Maldives, man. There was a training in Maldives. There was this big boss that called me and asked me to move to Maldives to train their staff for 6 months. And it was a very tempting offer, but I cannot just leave my life for 6 months. I asked if he agrees for 2 weeks, and then I can take my family, go for 2 weeks to Maldives and do the job and train the staff and everything. But 6 months is just too much. But I'm looking forward to, man. Which resort in Maldives you're working, my friend? Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Ayo. Kirby, I appreciate, man. Philippines. Shout out to Philippines. Konar, thank you so much also. 47 says thank you for all your help and instructional videos. Hey, man, appreciate. I'm happy that we help, man. I'm happy that we help. Every day I got an email or a message on some of the social medias and people telling me, how everything we do helps them. So I really appreciate that. You guys coming back and telling me that those videos are helpful. And hey, that's what makes my day. Daliuddin says, how could I get my certificates from the Waitress Academy? Yeah, you can get your certificate from Waitress Academy. All right, so I'm gonna close the live stream, guys. I'm gonna close the live stream. Stay on Facebook, and we are going to talk in a moment. So let me see, just a couple more messages here came on. Very helpful. Thank you so much. Hey, man, appreciate. What's your name? Ego Daniel, waiting for the website. Yes, I will get back to you. All right, good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate every one of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay healthy, stay healthy, stay healthy, stay out of trouble, work hard, make sure you make good money, enjoy life. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, same time, pretty much tomorrow. Peace.